miwie ede ema na wotwe no ntifo akomapa ehye na wotwe aso de akomapa ehye ase a ene manyina be koso yie ede ama na afi wonso so watimi ehuru se de niema eti enu ti de meka che wa ne se yemienu nyina no ya krado a yede dwumadie no ebre wo wonso a wotie me wogidie se wonso ya krado se obetie dwumadie no na akoso dialogue show eso no dwumadie no se de yaye no afa segment ahodo na ewumaropai yede weather update be brewo ewiem sakremu sam don hwedu na yedi enim se ne ewiem sakremu sam no be yafa ewie ni saa agudie mu ante ne ba beje adwa na wo so abesomye ewa agudie ekwan so sanse all work and no play meja ke door boy na afa yehu se de ekoso na African Cup ekoso no se de ne koye unum se na anu adakra na yese nyama Nigeria fo se Ghana referee na ni amwa na ntikura na say wonko buka Nigeria na Ghana de bibie besi wagu kanse mu bia no no dey tribal politics but all the same yabo akanse ni nyina awie de waje sports for the bomb me Samson na CJ Winters entertainment kakre wo so ebebreye na yetimi ehu anigidie ewo mo se yegie ni kakra na ne manso etimi koso ye nye de bia na ye isa so aya jiwani kakra but anigie no susuje emane moroso na ankofa ohaw aitimi afam resistance babia ofa ahudi esine ho no bidie ehya ase na de manyina nso aitimi akoso ye eno achi no ye obi afa ne se Ken's Unity Tour update nyangopo eya adomo a aka enefa no makoma dumie no 12 days na MPP amanyuko no koyi opani obeda amanyuko na no enti sede ne ekoso nyina no yebebo mu komo ede amao na onumanyamfo Kennedy ohine Agyapong menu ekasai obepiem ewo the Upper East region no bokone ne mpotemo eho ene obeye campaign constituencies makoma be sensia bia kamu a ewo so oyifro na 23rd odnani achemu ewo Asin Central and Asin North mpotemo ho na ho so akwa mini rally ewo efie na wudum se Upper East ho no menteme ho ase boku bi ne ntokwa asem ne nti omo a make strategies say honorable Ken be campaign ewo campaign no obeye no obeye ne se ode virtual anase yebeye video honorable ebetena video anim na fe delegate no so atena ase na onom kasa the pros and cons was ade we mu to say it is a form of communication although barubu hanu o hwanimu senka aje obehu ne pani na o cheche no na fe nkomo koso no mu nyina estre ibu okopese o den saton sayem ni nyina no politically a play role ewo mu ana ye nimpanifo ebedi mu nkomo na fe yahwe se ajane ma esesa na so atimi asesa hobi obetimi aba se okọ amanfoforo so bu ho mu ye campaigns krebo a ono nipa na odi animu ne nko barofa akwanya so ene omanfo ne kasa these are some of them maybe timini amanfo akasa ye behwe wuro a saa ekwan a team no person mo fa so na omne omanfo wo the Upper East region no ebe kasa no ebe play ewo election a ye be kono emu enti dwumade no sei na nhihye no nkomo a ewo ho so etie afei ye the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakra tamu so enso ebeba wakwam na afia bedwafo ba yeni abedwafo tenase na the ato the say intellectual discussion no ekwan ye fa so ya to adwe na ebre so do de ababeto so bi ntudwumadie no production team ni nyina aye krado very very packed action e wom so eye pipa ene aropa wo kame ho amamede dwumadie ti say ade abrewa pa me fasada enfama production team nyina obi aye krado na fam de amadwumadie no atimi adruwa so mi amedi dwumadie ho chiame no medim de kwame abo akuda nkwamwa wetin from air commodore. I am your host with the most. I am your moderator free sabre ekosi se nonkro bebo pa wosima no adue no na mapagya me mu na fe today's agenda me wo fa yaw amofo boache enso de ababeto so ti sei na dwumadie no ebekọ afa ene arope yenka nche ja se ye de na se sans ono ene wa mankwa wese a edem ene keka wa bia ni ho atwe na arope ntu so ya no pa bia ka che se ja udi hunti wahini mra de openye ho asase so se de osoro agya ma me dada aduan na fa me mfom so fa cheme se na me de che omo mfom me fa me nkonso hwem na yimi film som na wona ahenie ene tumini enu nyam eye ne dia da na agye so se ame ebe ye ho ede amaye esanso no ene wa hyehye se e wosade e chi a ye nyina ye ba adwuma okay nkan Psalm 104 eyi kasiye ne nyina di de kyerɛw so nyankopɔn no ɔde asase atim ne nyina so a ahihim de biara da ɔbɔ po kasiye ɛsɛ ɛna hɔ no wahyɛ sɛ subonto ɛne nam na enam ne mmoadom manyamanya wo nia no enenam edura nwumra mmoadom nyina pie kopom anu aduane wo ne nsem obra gyataburu abobom du nachi na odimo mo omtase me wo mkra na sade chi a ombutubutu omatuma nipa friko omunwuma so na omunwuma hokosi sade besan asabiam. That is the reason why ade chi a ose menum yenu nyina eba dwuma ebe som oman no tanopai ma yenkoje the pledge no emra na yenka ho se ade chi yen asnipa ewo se yeye bibi de boa oman no ekwan be na yefa so ye mefa phone emfro se ukwekoye se nemum de emperifo bi atimtim agu ho no na yakan bi ni ye soso de ye ne atom bi ne ayebɔhye e de amaye ebra ye ko school ne ye hye saa boyi enti adwuma bi a wo ye bia no me kai wo se saa bɔhye a wo hye ye no ye renew ene ye promise ye can say the pledge no enti by the power vested in me as a moderator and then the senior prefect no yanka say the pledge.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Enti abusia we ene de ye hye ho bo na ye kai omanfo abrena nyina wo ye adwuma se aya afa saade wi na emwa eno na ekobasa oman no ebodi na emuntimamufo nyina nso aka we san somo a obesom oman no asompa anopa ye nkohwe osi ahene ayekrado ede the world of sports ebeba eno nti yenye ye weather update ni tew na afi ye mehese de niema eko ewiemu sakrem nsem donhwere adwunu na ya edi animu no ene no eye akwakwa wiewie se mununkum kakra ebo kakra enso ewo wiemu edi mayen na de omu nyina no se Ghana ya na afofam no ena mununkum ne bo no kakra ewo ho atifi fam de eho no bekoso ayehye na awia eguso ebo ewo saa potem no edi emayen na esai eho no hye beye ne ntino ene se wo hwe ade ntenten so a ohe ewia ewo ewiem ebebo ede amaye no a ye visibility se wo hade ntenten so no ebe range from 800 meters to 7,000 meters. It is a wo hade ntenten so wanimu a wani behu no chiri from 800 meters ekosi 7,000 meters and out behu no ade na say emu betwe kakra esan ewia abo kakra ne ntino ebemo wo hade ntenten so a wahunu achiri afen so ye hwani mu se inso kakra grada wo betimi agugu kakra ede amaye fiti awia bobremu eko na nwumremu no ya na waka asha no se yetie yi a yebetimi anyanya so nkanka Ghana yemfrifri efo fiti anwumre mu ho no yebetimi anya saa inso na anadwo no de wiem bekoso adwo ede amaye ama aye form ti ya na nkwada no mkwada na adwo no a yempe bibi kakra mfa hata o se de be yebetimi abo anopai yegina aflawo enkran ka so a Cape Coast akrade azim Hokofodi achimodan kumaso obo asetakwa se hwebekwa eketekrati kintampo gos sunyane ena tachima ne potem no mununkum kakra ejina wiem ejina hamobu pen aduanan ekosi na duesia eso ya ho hye no ejina free 21 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius ewia bobrem no ewia beiditi ede amayo omanfo a ewota krade ne potem ezim obetimi anya nsuo sanso na kofodia ena achimodan eka ho na fe ye de takwa enso abeka ho bia ejina hamobu pen aduanan 40% the chese nsuo ibetimi agugu edi amaye awia mu no se awia ne timi pagya no mu a ya ho hye ne pagya anopa isusu pro no ejina 21 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius no eba begina 31 and 35 degrees Celsius efiti awia bobrem ekwanwumrem no eboba besanka awia mu edi amaye omanfo ewo Cape Coast ye a enso betimi agugu sanso ena takrade ebetimi anya bie na fe ye di ezim aka ho na oboba bi de se takwa nso omso mtie ye obetimi anya nso eno so gino hamobu pay aduanan 40% ekoba ne saa ya ho hye no so beti awia bobrem susupro no egina 31 ekosi 35 degrees Celsius no abegina 27 ena akosoro kra no eye bia 30 na 32 degrees Celsius na chese wiem adwo kakra e de amaye wo anamfo afam atifi fam de se de be ya afani anope yendi tamale bole dama ngobo gatanga na lulugu ena wa no omahoshe na ehya ase susupro no so no ufa mia bi de se bole a ejina 19 ekosi 24 degrees Celsius na awia bobrem no awia be ni ti ama hohye na apegya abegina 35 and 37 omom de be kosoro no 38 degrees Celsius no ne tamale na fe efiti awia bobrem kwanwumrem no ahohye no so kakra and bete abegina 33 and 32 omom de be kosoro kra no 34 degrees Celsius na chese omso ewiem adwo kakra na omatimi ada epono so di kakra de ma afarefo no enti ana omso mania abre na fe omaya hwe ede ama menomi enu nyina na ede makoso yi ede ama enche agudie mrante ne babeje aduana afem abesomye agudie ekwan so nebom hwese production team ne se menshow nkran ena no pay wo bra ya chechire we ni nyina no yemfa nsie ye emko enu ntine anope ye nkran hyesem no a yemfa ye motivational message no ene say motivational message no production team e ka kire won say fly above the negativity. Fly above the negativity. De ye nkuguo no, de ya basamu bu asem no, de obi ka kire wa osusu se emwa no epa acho tra. Tukosoro kura tra sa de no. That is the reason why so betia na no na ononyamfo ken ka say sa ade esi na ni so yi obi beka no ken we say na ken de odi mra so dodo na ken de we say enti we no ye ne be yam pani enye ye ote krase so onye presidential material but o say sa ne banyine obubu na so and wa tu a chance ani ma no nti ono atu di kan and wo ko nti wo be na adwo so be kan kasa ne we nyina so da so form and on de watu sana production team ne ka chew na no pai say ade be ya basambu obi pese ode bu abamu no me pa chew tu chance ade no e kire say you raising enough so wafa obi bi u aim ne high say ho na wokọ enye de nipa no e ka kire wo no anopai eye kete wese enye dodo owura de e ka kire wa no enie me ma agudie mrante no kwan na oma besome wa agudie ekwan so isanse all work and no play means akedobo emidi e de kwame abu okuda nkwamo beti afrem e komodo your host with the most osia he takes on your TV with sports.
Monday, I say, I watch so about parts of the sports segment here on Netu TV. The dialogue say A to Z about sports. Ghana, Common, Africa. We are seeing that they also TV here panel. Then we share live now on Facebook, live on YouTube. Me and Netu TV. GH. Na yini kumwe kwa so sports. Frame Osia henana pay. Ibe say Eddie fi Kua Kencity more than the power. The continent of Africa, a friend of AFCON. Now 2025 dear no this year and a course so will be man so Morocco. You will be Emma Senegal, Alep Trophy and Ra. Omnia a 1-0 win over host nation Morocco and I give not a more shit, not a more dinner. You enjoy that important highlights now the game of course between Senegal and Morocco.
Asemi dika na wine nebeka as a patriotic citizen. Kasa wutiri ho na yenyiwe hiboni.
Deep delivery, back post, and not too far away. Really is, can anybody score against Morocco? Here's Agyapong, square ball, and it's around to go. Here's Salvani, space opening up, Alkabi calls for the ball ahead of him, Salvani goes.
Using advantage of the fact that
Messina with a lovely ball through, Alkabi. France and then England. Lovely ball, Ilman and Jai back on the park, a one-on-one. Bono looks to close him down, makes a tremendous save in one-on-one situation.
this is why he's
1976, Bilal El-Khanouch, delivery, square ball, a put wide by El-Kabi. El-Kabi, chance now, El-Kabi closed down, still alive, back post and swept wide. How is it not happening for Morocco? They can't believe that these opportunities are not being put away. Back post, there to be struck straight at Mendy, no harm done.
it's been a full month, a whole month.
Jackson overruns this slightly, pulls it back, and by with a chance here for Senegal. And by Bourne for a chance as Azuli, tight angle, hits it wide. The final to get underway again. Brahim Diaz to give Morocco the lead, chips off Anenka down the middle, and humiliatingly Mendy saves it. Stays on his line, the opportunity gone, and maybe now we are going to go to extra time. Robert roars and erupts, but for a very different reason. And here's a man who's got all the mental strength in the world, maybe lost a yard or two of pace, Sadio Mane, but he inspires an attack. Senegal thrust forward, pop game! Sensational! Stellar! Supreme Senegal! Maybe in extra time they've produced the moment. And it's Pop Game with his third of the tournament. Senegal score their first ever goal in an Africa Cup of Nations final.
So Senegal epeke that important win against so Senegal Morocco. You hear Kenya call for hand over the trophy to a Senegal for no. Arsenal nika na kono to me say o share 2024 then of course Ivory Coast na e modern na more she that final between Ivory Coast and Nigeria na a cracker and no was another cracker. Enti good. That's the trophy Sadio Mane team no. You hand over the man na say na any kind ra. Sadio Mane ra o show some leadership quality because at a point they say game want to aso because now they felt say referee no award penalty anon budwon wa monte ase. Enti Sadio any place go kasa mo back to the pitch no so ebiwi adwuma no. Enti he was awarded the player of the tournament. Enti that is a year Sadio Mane for you to say ubia ebonabaso. So this a year players award was so no and a year bia no. Fair play award no call my Morocco for no best goalkeeper call Yassine Bono on the Morocco goalkeeper and top goal scorer so come Brahim Diaz ono say the Moroccan international and Sadio Mane emerge as the best player of the competition and no be able here it here prices na they could feel good so they want say the champion which is say Senegal for no could feel what say $10 million. Then also runners up, 4th place, 3rd of the group stage, 3rd placing, quarterfinals, 4th of the group stage is Nana on screen and in US dollars. We be able to Senegal champions 2027 there no baso next year. What you say 3 nations and be host that competition. Uganda, Kenya, our Cameroon that competition and not to Dr. Patrice Motsepe president ma CAF. Now man for easy consensus. I say recently no. All the major Africa competition now cause Morocco. And see before the finals no engage personal. And I just yana ama ho don penfo nyina omobom puma yana ayed ne some be biom because yana nyina ko iskase. Ba Morocco de abibio mo na ya mesi bom. Etienti Dr. Patrice Motsepe, president, Emma Confederation of African Football.
An example, I ask in CAF, we've got futsal. I open a bid for 6 months and nobody submits an offer because they lose money. I open a bid for the Women's Champions League. Nobody puts a bid because they lose money. And what happens? Morocco comes and says, I'll help you. And sometimes another country comes and says, I will help you. And what that leads to is that we've got lots of competitions where it's often the same countries. And partly it's because the others don't, the government say, but we don't have the money, we don't have the resources. And we have to move on. And develop African football and encourage those others as well to build their infrastructure because we'll get there when there'll be more and more countries. For example, I ask in CAF, we've got futsal. I open a bid.
Dr. Patrice Motsepe and Yatsen Kano, yes, an additional info to Senegal Mayano on president, age now on 2 mimu decided say a Nedua day will be antina fee. Declare holiday say. The mountain koye eno Morocco no eso na ni papa na omunim de ododo ma se sisia enti omamuni nyina ene dwade obia entina fie na all enjoy ne life. That's that. Now let's talk about Black Queens team no. Okay, so Black Queens and so eko Morocco match ye mu yakobo ema kuwa kensia emu odene pa wafko no ebaso ya conducted draw abane wiye ema Ghana Black Queens no ye hu ye group ewomu itire face Kevet ye face Cameroon and also Mali. That is the latest around the Black Queens team and pay ye the amount. Let's talk about Ghana Premier League enter match the 19 match every year all the league centers. So Friday the rest of Ghana Stadium has a folk goalless draw against Green Chelsea. Then on Saturday, games I can also echo so Emma Asante Kotoko echo ball draw against Ibiani Guru Stars. BC FC Elusu 2-1 Editia Mediema Production Wadarama. Then on Sunday, games I can also twaso Nation Chelsea Eshedena Stars by a goal to no become Chelsea and Oblast Ebo 0-0. Kara Elusu 1 against Samates. Holy Stars unit 2-1 against Vichy United. Heart Alliance Eshe 11 others were good to know. Young Apostles and Holy United Bowl 2-2. These are games that also match the 19 Ghana Premier League. Now as a full player, Hussein Mohammed. Okay, perhaps Madama. MSC chance be these are players who winning MVP awards. So Benjamin Asai, goalkeeper, or some crucial saves last year Friday against Chelsea. Or no, any that award weekend day, any other players are also count. So on screen now, no, we see Mohammed, a player just say only at this opportunity, just say the rate at which you miss this chance, no. I'm not for Jim War Monte assist. Yes, 1-on-1. We will take it off pane. How we move steps not obey so ready. Atena kasa. But That is football for you. Or you be an arsenal. And you be a fire. This Chelsea and so felt say they scored a nice goal, but referee no it is allowed say offside. There was 3 now here. Goa this for the say referee no so he decided say there be well honesa. It's that. Kotoko so a fight hard pa na mame more gosa for keeper na baso no kobi or ye crucial saves just say the rate at which born a from one other ho and then you know that a chame ba me a lot of Ghana Premier League stars okay a benti na ye the league table no after match day 19 okay so media must so LED with 40 points bibi any go sas kotoko eduama has to focus so it do sa in that order let me wonders and area asiwa eduama enku ma team no ma yenko Europe ne 2 there is 3 important highlights so Man City and they always struggle against so that you enjoy 3 games highlights in ra you may rapport
by the Real Sociedad players because they won the Spanish Super Bowl. First touch for him, back to Soler, trying to get Geddish away. Koundé in pursuit. He's got Sergio Gomez in support. Cuts inside Geddish, and that's teasing, and that's into the back of the net. The flag is up on the far side, it won't count. Very deep there was Kubo, and he was robbed. And this is a chance for Fermin, and he hits it well, and he hits it so well that it flies past Ramiro. You get from Fermin from the edge of the area.
Yeah, at times he's guilty of shooting too much, isn't he? They think it's going to be disallowed.
And there we go. The goal does not stand. So we're back to Fermin into Jules Koundé. A runner, it's De Jong, and De Jong has been found, and he clips that past the goalkeeper, and the flag is up on this near side. Inside the penalty area up against Gomez. Koundé, can he get the shot away? He goes down. Lamine Yamal, and Barcelona take the lead, and this time there really is absolutely nothing wrong with that goal. No, there is. Back it goes to Geddish. Geddish with the cross, Oyarzabal on the volley, what a finish that is! The flag this time is definitely down, and Real Sociedad have the lead, and it's the captain who gets the goal. Mikel into De Jong, the little back heel, almost finds Lamine Yamal, who goes down under the pressure, under the challenge from Zubeldia, and Jesus Gil points to the spot, and Barcelona have a penalty. So offside is given. Another roar from Anoeta. The Real Sociedad supporters of Cancelo up against Odriozola. He's got the cross in, it's headed away. It comes out to Lamine Yamal. He puts it back into the area. Rashford with a header from close range. And Barcelona are back on terms. Marcus Rashford off the bench. And
from the bench.
Munoz with the cross, the header from Soler, spilled by Joan Garcia, or stopped by Joan Garcia, and into the back of the net from Geddish. What a response from Real Sociedad.
Ray and Cherky standing over it. Manchester City with numbers inside the penalty area. It is lifted into the box where it's headed away with authority from Harry Maguire. Brilliant from Mbumo to flick it round the corner to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes got option, right, left, centre. Finds Mbumo in the area. Brian Mbumo scores! That is clinical from Manchester United. A cutting counter-attack. Reminiscent of times gone by. One end of the field to the other. Brilliant from Fernandes. The finish from Manchester United's top scorer is excellent. Brian Mbumo gives Manchester United the lead in the derby. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 0.
Oh, what a break, what a break. We're talking about the fact that it's never a free kick in the first place. How fitting Harry Maguire is the one that heads that clear. And Brian Mbumo, as you said, we have seen goals like this. And this is what is Manchester United's strong point.
Pep Guardiola wondering what's next. Mason Mount warming up. Aiden Heaven, Lenny Yoro, Benjamin Šeško. Any of those could cause problems. United trying to cause problems here with Matheus Cunha, who finds Ahmad. Ahmad wheels away and then digs a reverse pass out to Matheus Cunha down the right-hand side. Cunha taking on O'Reilly, looks to get the cross in. Dorgu, 2-0! Oh, Matheus Cunha, it's fantastic! He works his socks off, he drills a brilliant cross in, and Patrick Dorgu, arriving in the penalty area, smashes home for his second of the season. Absolutely brilliant at the Stretford end, and Matt.
So these are games across weekend in Europe. Adore smart time in tea. They only say Eben Aben, okay, Eben Aben. Now, former president of Ghana Football Association requesting Yantichi. Opening no akasa. Na asana wakano emu odu. Once 31st January abato na ebaso. Impemfa odo num na omo contest nyina eye. But bako ma oye too popular. Na popular na oye no. Anya say ye ton na koto obi dabi. Eye edumadene. Ye ka so ye popular. Eye edumadene na ma nipa ne popular. Ene tima wo ma nipa. Enipa wo hie no. Ene sedie okuma nipa. Eni ti ono die. Omu say Ken Ohene Agyapong. Ene that person that ni mu oduwa MPP for a CIA for 31st January. I was somewhat about the ma Ken Ohene Agyapong because of the proven track record. Say ye creative jobs. Ken Ohene Agyapong are popular because of job creation. And the youth of this country no. Ade here is see we abramu see no adwuma sem. And he's the only person the ordinary youth on the streets they be and we say he's the only person who will change your lives. That is Ken Ohene Agyapong. And until or no question ya techi. Only Ken Ohene Agyapong echi because of na kuko dro ene nipa hia no ene adwuma sem. Na ya na bete say ye mo bi akonya wo force dabi. Opa akonya wo first say we hu adwuma. Yentie former president Kwesi Nyantakyi.
The most marketed amongst the 5 aspirants is no less a person than Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. He's more popular than all of them. That's my first response. My second response is that the history that is quoted or referred to as the basis for that argument is a bit flawed, because all those who were given the chances to go second or third times were given the chances on account of their sterling performances. It is not automatic that when you contest an election, you are given a second chance. Your second chance is dependent on your performance on the first occasion. The most marketed amongst the 5 aspirants is no less a person than Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. He's more popular than all of them. That's my first.
All right. Oya question yantichi nyak pushta no pay. Baby I will be an account. Now your MPP delegate nyagide na kitemu. Because the victory na eba no. E mo den e say e so massive say nipa da selling to me ho he. Anapen we see ya. Na ma that is all parts of the show here. Friend we see ya na ye twa ba ye nuaba CJ Winter se ba beto so na pay. Mamichia Benjamin de Sinte. Okay, Benjamin de Sinte. Eliken, Chief Justice Robert Finn, and also in your penny Oria Kwesi Ninsin. Omubu adwuma pa. Omna ya omutamichi ne de show ne ba. Ye twa mare ba. CJ Winter incident minutes no etwaso. Good morning.
It's a new week, so we are having a new movement, a new day, everything new, you know, whatever thing that's gone is gone. This very moment, we are gathering everything to make it greater. What do I say? Right, so it's the dialogue live on here on Net2 television. Entertainment segment. I bring it to you wherever you are. Whether you're watching on your television or you are online, I mean, Facebook or YouTube, Net2 TV G8. I give you the biggest shout. Right, CJ Winter sending me D. Abduranana. Oh, Fatia, so. Exactly. But that's what I'm ready. You got that right. So, I've got a lot of stories that, you know, I'll be sharing with you guys today. And let's look at some of the top stories. Right, so Stone Boy inherited my beef with Samini. Shetawale has explained. And I am not ordained. The media made me a pastor. Guess who this is coming from? Magic Michelle. Actually, right, so Black Sharif wins legal dispute with former management. And also we having a story from Florence Zobini Menavis. Right, so let's move into the first story. Abusiafwe. Tapinobio. Before the moonwing, before there is something new. And you are. Because when you wake up and you do not hear something new, that means you are dead and gone. But the moment you hear something new, it makes you say you are alive. It makes you know say you are alive. And definitely something right is going to be on your way. Now, Shetawale essay. Stone Boy and Tokwe on a ne and I say rivalry muntemu. And I ne Shetawale ne Stone Boy will beef na the idea of Kokosini now. Or no carrying young coupon anim. Only Stone Boy aiming to Kwalbia. Say nay, offer camera ebe siniso. Now the microphone Yana no now be sunny say. Shatawale, if I say yedi we are simu, Agyapong na ade shawonsa. And I be or kwanamao ewo heaven. na eden ne bai e na woni stone boy e kontokwa na ontimi nkyere wa dekode the same as a stone boy na nkata so be ka no career there is no beef between them said ya e kono na ochire mu nientia and the stone boy and no it was a rivalry no. Let's go have the video.
I've been saying this every time and I want you guys to get it clear in your minds that stone boy enemy ni beef bia samini beef and a stone boy ko fire a share so because after they finished using Samini they felt Samini was weak so they wanted to use stone boy to fight Makoko Kumante Abekan on radio so amamu nyamati. This is our history. What must I say? I want to find time and go on a podcast or go on a TV program and explain all these things. The reason why Shatawali keeps moving is that my only problem was that Adriani ayese again biano no miko biano. What was that Adriani? Adriani was DJ Adena Munchuan Miska Babu Adena radio presenter what from the show and now the media actually post so one can't hear me. Then they will tell you don't respect. I was fighting for those things for every Ghanaian artist, so they will stop that nonsense thing, and that got me to become an enemy to the industry. So an enemy to the industry, they found somebody to fight me, and Samini was the beginning. I say what happened between me and Stoneboy and Ayanya beef, no, I can't even tell you. But if you ask me what happened between me and Samini, I can tell you. Are you guess what I'm saying? So it is not the fans' problem. Media, no. And a propagandizing Sadiano. Ama Akosto Saha for years. So people that maybe you come and you fall in love with somebody, then somebody will misinform you. And some say, Obi can say, oh, me, it's my opinion. I'm saying, why are the SM fans? Because you are not informed about the opinion because you've not researched about the history behind what is going on. That is why when I see platforms like this, I want to come on and because I know all of you listen to me, you listen to Stoneboy, I've been saying this every time, and I want you guys to get it clear in your minds that.
Abusia safe wate ono ankasa nenum enti no chiremu ani Stoneboy ni ntokwa bia but Stoneboy na ne hwehwe ni mu obi ntokwa wakwa koje e di atare na ni asebare ana enam so na nei sa nyama no esisi wo wontam yaretu aso ensem fufuru mu Majid Michelle ana MPP na no omo frane pastor because yehuni se o preachi okanyame asem obompai mamanfo enti no omo frane pastor se Ghana ha no se si akwa si je mejina hei na me switchi se ya na me chase ekanyame sem na me chase kanyame sem a ye be frame me prophetess ana se pastor me hye nkomo ano tu bia ene me ka se anopai ubedidi adi anopai so ubedidi but ekobomu a esia na madane prophetess na Majid Michelle asema all can say the media made him a pastor and the reason why are all kasano he said it in this video. Let's go have a watch.
First of all, I've said it so many times, so many places. The media, you people made me a pastor. It is you people that made me a pastor. I am not an ordained pastor. I'm a teacher of the word of God. I am not ordained. I don't have a church. Okay? First of all, I've said it so many times, so many places. The media, you people made me a pastor. It is you people that made me a pastor. I am not an ordained pastor.
Imagine Michelle, I say, guys, stop calling him a pastor. Stop addressing him as Pastor Nadia Dena. He is not ordained. Okay? But I remember years ago, like somewhere 2017, we had a program with Majid Michelle, Pascal Marfo, and that group, the man is very prayerful. Hey! Majid Michelle to me who on panes, then now bompire my mouth for it was serious. And I said they're all preachy. When you give him the microphone, Charlie. Forget about it. I remember we went to the hotel, maybe an hour more than in the morning because Yen and I organized the program. So we had to go to check up on them in that morning. When we got there, how he was busily praying. Impulse say, even at that time, now I say, no voice, no one shall say Nadia Day, excuse me to say, but he prays. opompa yankasa kanyamesem but ne nyina no also no hu ne ho so ye pastor na no the media made you people made him a pastor. No, he's not ordained. Na obi bisa say na I just say you ordain you enkuto na obey pastor. Now once I will preach the word of God to people and people get healed from it, people get something from it, almost a trauma dream from what they are doing, no, to do the right thing, no. Also, you're pastor. That's what some people too are saying, though. But whichever way, that is what he's also said. Now, Ebusia, Mokai se mebeka chere mu say, makote te ewo rimu baby, say Black Sharif, de rent a car from 21 kodo ho baby no. Ebusia ni akwakoba ni say, ne management na te se oni omo enye juma biomu no. I no ninti omode asem na de call to say or no the rent a car or the way car mo your project be or omo chire mu ani nyina no enye no kware enti Black Sharif wa really case no kra ma osan so enya sika pepe bi kra be 15,000 bi asan so ahye ni botomu a anope mi ka say na che say enye easy nti omo chire mu a omo ni nyina so papa bia e chire say dia woka no eye no kware say Black Sharif ampampa say or the car and that's or the rent car or the dine car. Cause anke be one sanka kwe but asemo. Once asemanka se de bia ye mo mpa isa asem bia nto yen kwasa asem bone to wa. Enipa doma wo bete no. Se ye kwa sa bedane ye ho sanka asem na ntisa won a wo bete ne ye kitua bi. Na won a o mate dada no, o ma de atumu kodada. Enti sometimes no se re bibia aya na yenhwe na yenhwe ho ade enfanye ne ye enti Black Sharif ondi obi a danka ondi obi a rent car we really case ne enti anope no on the dialogue enyina ye say congratulations to you Black Sharif na ye mama Florence Obinim oye gospel musician na ye Daniel Obinim Pastor Obinim Nere ni legal wife ni only wife. And I say wasisa amafopi na eka na ya mami aden na wasle me down sa and I say na wakwakoye plastic surgery obia na dia okeka ya mami say ebe mo ya mana bloso na asem ba kwa oka ya ebusunya wotia azazalo Yes, technology ewo ho ewiase na konanim enti na nyama konanim na sanyama sesaye na mom no say dey maami ye trade technology didn't help in her way because AI ya bebe ya say ya na say ya elikam bi ni birthday ya wan kwankwa photo shoot bi an kwankwa boka ye odi AI ye photo shoot na ade eno ana mo ye say social media no ukoso na press achwa wa ola ya cause obi be use AI just few seconds no their creative picture be the creative video bi wakoto wonom ubo no obi da Benz mu ubo no obi da hase ubo chese bi onye yikra de ubo no obi a wa America obi a wa UK ni Germany na de aden so make us any pan only passport their AI to me and their technology to me their aba no na ye maami say omo the AI aye ni bibi a me nka but let's go have the video and you understand and know say they all can oji to musa na say we there if you say it is
kesi enye mami mpomuden mikunu so ope semesleme etwe onye enafo musa ade ade ba kono no tenti amatwe bebre nso a manim nyina atwe wo hwe beto a first time beto so sin le enei me hunam nyina atwe no me fasting ye more 9 years asam na me no woka no
9 years consistent
9 years
for the operation wakoye surgery wa
maybe omu se makoye operation omu fa enwo evidence omu fa mra o man panyi kofo dada wo ye me papa kofo papa bi e be dance for my body yet ten oh show video we you oh video we
yeah
that day no I try me train my body
the same day na
my body ni you the besi ne and that's where my body
I know dey obi anka wo hwe na we dey because that day na makoha free aba hanoma mo say ha ma ebibi but this is the video akoha and so you hu bibi asa
brother phone said on the AI told me so that could be na me say back say hey man ko antia ko so ya nchen ya mo de mo be ho no mo nko ne nchen na ya tese so be fedre anu mawu tene no kuro senye no kuro me na me tie no na me ye mo hye me pa me wure ho sister ne kan so firi mani ase ba Jesus everybody so maami mu enti na be ka 2 weeks ansa na mafro atwea mountains e na me tie se omo si okonomaduru ewu no enti me call ye na me bom pa ya anadwo de mu ya so obi ba no de mu ya so asomata nim ba cho ye so fo ba cho so fo ade hwe yi na bone ba wo be poison won ti hwe yi
abasa so ko se what say so obi obenumaduru
ye me de bo se e pemme mi se me wogidie pa wa kokoduru pa so sa kom se ne pemme because na e be ka 3 days so ama na mountains na me ba ka chire no afrem wo space mo me so daye no awu na mi su sa me so le na mi su na wo sama e ba me nchen am say do za yes
that was 3 days and
3 days the mu amama mo kwa ama obonefo na afam mu di AI atoto me ho so no eye se mu nimu amatafo mo tam no peso mu kume na me ye mebo na me maye mobo
adentia
kese enye ma me mpomu den me kunu so ope semesleme etwe onye
na Ghana fo munya ntobo ase na de na senepa emfaye si je wo kan me kan de senepa emfaye no moti ase na mo keka ne sa no na ye se dia ye ma me kan no mu ntie wo ho na ye se dia o kan na settings mu ntie also ye fasting na ma na chi oh enti mi se ya mijina we ya se biota fracha me pe to kakra dia kamedi ho mpe no fo kakra dia kamedi ho se me be hwe fasting bi eguwa from ene anope mi didi ye na from ene akopim say 2026 ebesi no e be ye fasting serious one bia mu me kura mo bedwa na ma abodwe sei na mo de mo fa AI enkoto so se dia o kasa mo de AI bloggers e de AI na to na abodwe se no so na e ma na abodwe se na ye fia na afuni adoncho aye ye shiren sa na ne to aye ye sei na ni mu aye ye sei na ba fasting so yo Agyapong zakasa menko da pa anka menyo obi ama na ediwani de mi akoho a mihia papa ko sike ya amafo ko tietia de ko plastic surgery sinje minya binchia ka be de be chele enti ne say you the simplest way to go have like BBL where your natural spiritual BBL be your fasting and pray ya makwa wie wo mountains no so enti from now no don't joke with me, don't play with me, you know. I am beginning to become a new person, whether you like it or yes. Abusia ye fancy ya sana waka no, whether you like it or yes. I was say eji to Musa ana I'm say tell set is with the emfa montana way na abusia David Oscar na oye comedian abranti jina ho na oreka bibia oka bi say hu nani mu ana wa hyase esero na nei oye nyumtuni a na che say enya de ketwa na de all can you say na comedy na oye no oho na oye pani papa wo mu wo Ghana hanum say ya eja ona na oye omu leader na one so woda da kro or realize say won na on the won eye aduma no ni team na on the won ye aduma no say enya won nyina wo fefi won si eche ne hen say na wo do no endia na wo ne ho a kra ma fe kwa de ba bi kwa na why very depressed na nyankopon ene ye na dom ene de ne sa ekoto reggae songs so reggae and I didn't sing it. I don't want to sing a reggae song this morning. I would try. Why? I don't want to be high this morning because I know what's why. It's really don't run different realms. It's reggae. You know, tie and kakra. Then you go ye na dom no odiye okay ya. And nay, comedy ne crampo nye biom. Or your musician na. Reggae no crown or bokrache one cra or boy anana utie one crown. Nti ewiase ne de enya won a de won wa table no hu nyina na won wo do se dia wo dwin no se dia wo tim we bia wa dwin mu fan wo bi ho no enya saa na bia obi nso ne tim fan ukọ wadwuma na akoye na brafie bia abekọ bia hwe ho se afie a wo mu te se ba bia no yentumi nhwe ye ho so a mani nsi but sometimes you know there are certain things that obetinya take control of nti no and found who to nipa so bebre and drain say what the nipa do na what the nipa pe wasem na ma oti munya o de bebre wo ye dipa wanga wasere Yesu kra no wanga na wodi na echi Yesu wanga na oyi ne sanhwe form na wo nipa desani a wo Yesu kra ne ball enti na wahwe hu sie ene e Monday enti dia make mi gidi ye pass ubeti party am. So anytime you are driving around, when you pass through Kokompe Dakuman, you all should say hello to David Auto Diagnosis and Electrical Shop. He's one great, amazing guy doing the great works for Ghana, Mother Ghana, and the whole world. Right, so Kobe, a bigger one to you. See your winter sending me day. Everyone na made us so may everything. So our Commodore comes live on here to continue with you. The newspaper review and everything detailed. Our dialogue no. It will come your way. So stay tuned. Do not touch your television. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Right, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. Here is the dialogue show on Net2 television. Yamfasida Emfa MCJ Winter so entertainment by Sansona Osia Hene and the world of sports and so a brasso Semije Jana Fee made the second edition of the Super Duper Morning Show. Actually, this is the dialogue no at 12. So Medin and the Kwame Abu Okudan Kwamwa which are from Air Komodo. Another pay and 10 times one son say Beko Ken's update no S1 na I was say yen corner for your breakfast calendar de ekoso e de amaye no yetimi ho ansa na ye de Kent's update enso mu komo etimi aba aropai ene eye joda general bosom ne de toso dunkron e wo fie mpino ene aduonu nsia emu na ene ka ho a yetwa nanu makomako 19 days e wo the year 2026 aka 12 days ansa na ye de general bosom no akọ na wieye ekoka na yetwa wa afim ho a that just ye see bosomi emu no yetwa 19 days na akana fo no makomako 346 days and a dima the year 2026 na donhwe anase hours yetwa wa afimu no 456 hours and a yetwa aka 8304 ansana yeah the hours I was yetwa wa afimu 8760 hours no yeah the akona wie bosumi omi bosumi edikan aka bosumi makomako duba ko 11 months and aka the general bosumi no na afri 2026 no na wotwe yewramu yi na wotwe eto so enan wo general bosome no emu aka na wotwe ba ko pe ansa na general bosome no so atimi akọ na wieye enne de di kan wo na wotwe a to so enan no emu ene se wudu awoda me mo happy birthday aka na fo no nan ansa na wotwe enso akọ na wieye bana no pay ma menka wo se yenka opani bi late Lieutenant General Emmanuel Alexander Eskin, former presidential candidate at the Ma People's Heritage Party (PHP), 1992 general election no umubi. Former chief of army staff Ghana Armed Forces, 1960 to 1974. He won 19th January 1935 and of film 7th May the year 2021 at the age of 86 years. Ye wish papai na yen celebrated kakara pai. Mamen court na fe min kodin komo kakra emfa emawo ewo Ken's update eso na me kwa masoma me Dennis Anaba akobon komo na Dennis Anaba Upper East Regional Coordinator the Team Ken. Dennis, good morning and thanks for your time.
Good morning, my brother.
Please, I believe all is well.
No, we are doing well.
Right.
How about you?
Yes, I'm also doing well. I'm favored by the grace of God. We are told that Honorable Ken is supposed to meet delegates within the Upper East region and especially Boko and enclaves. We have about 6 constituencies that he is supposed to talk to delegates about. What is the situation on ground this morning?
Oh, thank you very much for the question. Well, the situation is calm. Upper East is calm. I want to use this opportunity to extend my greetings to His Excellency, the incoming President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and his entire team at the national level and at the zonal level. I also want to use this opportunity to also greet my coordinators, the coordinators who are working hard every day for Honorable Kennedy in the Upper East region across the 50 constituencies. I want to also extend my greetings to my senior man, Mr. Agyapong, who is now leading the whole Upper East region as a coordinator with the support of all of us in the region. I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, it is true that the 6 constituencies were left out during his visit somewhere in October last year. And it was due to security reasons at the time. So we're trying to see how, because it's our stronghold during the 2023 election. It is the highest boost in the region. We won about 2 constituencies in the Bokwe enclave, that is Kuduri, and then the village that we won. The other remaining constituencies were almost at par with Dr. Baumia. So we believe that it's our stronghold, and if we are not able to go and visit them, meaning that we will not, they will be feel left out in the process. So I think that is why this morning His Excellency is going to have a meeting with them and to tell them his plans, his strategy, his message, that is message of jobs, message of development, message of hope for the hopeless, and message of find voice for the voices. So everything is set for the meeting this morning.
Right. I would like to find out from your end. You also have to speak a bit louder for me so that listeners and myself can hear you clearly. What we want to know is that within all the constituencies that the Honorable have been visiting, he usually meets the delegates one-on-one. But to your end, due to the security situations on ground, he is not supposed to be meeting them, but be conversing with them through virtual. How is that going to impede the outcomes, if you wouldn't mind?
Oh, yeah, it is not going to change anything concerning the outcomes, because everybody already know what is happening there, and then the delegate yourself understand why Ken is not able to come physically, but to speak to them through virtual. So they wouldn't have any problem. The work is going to be on us to now enforce the message, go into the constituencies, and make sure that we press home the message and then get the people out of for vulnerable care.
Right. Assuming he is not coming, just as you made mention that through virtual, how is the delegate going to hold the messages that he is coming to, send across to them through the virtual?
The fact is that they have already known Ken to be somebody who is very creative, who is realist. He doesn't say something and go back. He is somebody who is coming to create jobs for the teeny youth who are there without jobs. He's coming to develop Boku, the enclave, if he's given it not. He's coming to do a lot of things for them. So they are already aware of what Ken can do for them. So it's just about letting them to know that, yes, the last time they voted for him, he wants to thank them for whatever they have done to him the last time, and then reassure them that if they give them, if they give the opportunity this time around, they should increase the votes so that we can be able to win more than 3 or 4 constituencies within the enclave. So I believe they are already aware of the message, what Ken can do and what Ken will do when given the note.
As coordinators in the region, have you also set some agenda for yourself, maybe agenda 50-50 or any other agendas that you have to set that you wanted to increase the vote of Honorable Ken from the previous one?
Yeah, we have our own strategy that we are playing out, rolling out. Even we did it the last time, agenda get 2 or get 3 from each police station in every constituency. And when you add it, we are targeting almost we are trying to consolidate on what we have the last time, so that we can increase our votes from 2,111 to somewhere 4,000 in the region. So we have adopted a strategy of get 3 police stations.
Very well. Very well. The previous elections that we had some of the voters complaining how they voted for Honorable Ken, but they were not counted for him and so forth. As coordinators of the area, how are you going to establish yourself so that each and every vote that is being voted for your candidate will be counted?
We need to increase our vigilance. We need to increase our visibility. We need to increase our vigilance, as I said, to ensure that we protect every vote that is being cast for Honorable Ken. But you know, that thing didn't happen in Upper East. It happened in somewhere North East.
Right.
But we are still, we cannot discount it in whatever it is. But we are more vigilant and more watch out for all these things. And we have our guys on the ground that will ensure that every vote that is cast for Honorable Ken should be counted and counted well.
Very well. Before I leave you, to also give a message to your delegate within and who are doing the watching through your dialect, I want to find out what is the security situation on ground that is not permitting your candidate to come to that area and communicate with delegate himself.
Well, the security situation there is a bit better, but you cannot discount anything because security, you are not in the minds of people. You are not in the minds of your rivals, because we believe that when you see somebody sees that he's losing out, he doesn't have anything to lose than to cause a trouble. So we believe that the way the closeness of the time is, if he comes there and anything happens, it's going to trigger a lot of things. So that's why you have to do it through virtual. But the situation there is calm, relatively calm, and then things that people are going about their duties, and then everything is fine.
Very well. In a minute or two, right? In a minute or two, what are you telling your delegate within that area and the country as a whole? Those who have the opportunity to vote coming 31st January.
All what I want to say to every delegate across the region is that this time let us show our
I would like you to convey this message in your dialect.
Okay. So mambo te yeng nerwa be delegate zina bulika wa apa iso de la. The more the four let young yina that de la vote songa vote Honorable Ken. So Honorable Ken it awana bullet puma. Ada wana ula you let puma in involvement that is wa be pelatan wa aketa wana ile te ta lo bana but age bana. So mam ben za de la the songa enta young deep primary so that the primary level inshallah 2028. So to the vote candidate, the elect candidate, I'm at the vote candidate, one young face like NDC, young D, Nanabutu. So my poor Nerua gave it 400 tons of a song. My poor honorable here more like a 4 and 4 is our or color. Give it the base is our long one tavern, the young singer, for unity last some bonus of we can able to achieve our common objective. So this is what I said.
Right.
I said, let's have unity. Let's come together, put our effort there, and make sure that we increase the votes and then achieve our target for ourselves.
Very well. Very well.
Kennedy will become the candidate and subsequently the president. Thank you very much.
Very well. I'm most grateful for your time, and I look forward to speak to you again before we go to the polls.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful, sir.
Very well.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Very well.
Thank you for everything.
That's right. I was saying the power what say me no twetwe nkomo Dennis Analba or Upper East Regional Coordinator the Martin Ken ne also no nyamfo Kennedy or hine Agyapong ene o mkasa na said ya na ehunu no e messages ahodo say o mbekwa akobodwa ba ko ewe bi adan bim no nyina e kasa no this time around intimi nkose sign menteme ho ase ne manso say me kakra wo Upper East importem ho ne ntino o ntimi nkonemum committee no any team no afine ni way say omo emne honorable be kasa obra honorable ebeba fidie so it is a virtual and then omu project is one abusi animu na also hana onomo kasa de so de chrom nyina no or the betrom. This is how campaign no atimi awuramu afa yehwe se eno so betimi aboy na ye ne anabadi mu nkomro che se enhye dan ko ha dwen pi ye information so no aboken omu ni dada ewo ho the last previous elections ye otimi nya about 2000 votes and for that matter we no betimi ashom nkran mo so etimi ayen more and ho nkomo ma mensan kwa ho masensa se ye ma me arena atohye ado eguso ebo ento ade support no nyam for Kennedy ohene Agyapong enti update wo ho et say ma me nkona me lawyer Kobe Amoa Emon Komo oye law lecturer and afin so ye personal aid Edmond we for Kennedy or hene Agyapong odie maame Irene na toshi hado echi e won tobom council timi kan opay a me mo ache
no people no so me mama na me chia mo ne tie kunyi na no pay
yo T4 so je so yenso ye ni sobra wanyama ye se o maye update e wo ononyamfo ba arena atohye ado enkomobom ho hye dwumadie na ase yedi hu enkomo sabre ni mprempre ehefa ena moaye constituencies ahena moaye region be mu ena mo wona da ben ena mo di sie
that's it so area have for and they do with no reason we are na ye for try to Bunu East region and na ye call Doma East Doma West Doma Central. Let's not for Sunyane West and Sunyane East. And so no we could draw on about any or the your message etuja and my man for who the NTI tomorrow na book in Japan. Or shall say my man for who say election aye kui said you and your brother abrowajo election and mobile in here pa of MPP abako semwa party ya extra Ghana abako semwa party diaba since Fourth Republic yoko 8 years by MPP for the reactor so say the kwaji to me what NDC for 2028 yeah not just say election say the strategy and the right candidate and echo the here candidate on your for the here bema obetumagina ko nim na ye share candidates we ko ni na any said even this new NDC aban this Able Kumanov any even general election this year if you have them ankasa hana for election una ma delegates say sabema no ne ken Japan osama delegates me hu say otu aba tuma wa ho tuma de odwene ho tuma de obeka wo tuma de obeboa wo tuma de emra na emu odin hina no ogina wachi tuma de odwene nipa ho na ocheche mu a che honorable Kennedy di mapa wedi time and Ghana po ekogu Lebanon anka nke ya nhwemi anke enti asem de no ono ade di sika ekofo nduma waye o Ghana from 37 cardiothoracic center eni nduma bebre time of kuma delegates edure be kuma delegates kwa businessman na contract etwetwem ka aban de na aban ntwia ya de nyina no so na delegate enti no okusuku nti obisa no bedi mampanyina onim se wow da achi enihia enye de oba be dada na sebi obedi mampanyina onka okra MPP for delegates ene grassroots ada you pa was neglect even though ya ba power 8 years no do na enya be honfaso bia to mo ehu se upo bia obka no be dia ene otuma e bi pen ontuma de bi na I be paying so there and one a compreko Japan.
Right.
They chat to some Ghana for some who say Ghana for no. Yeah, pay you bet maybe in Juma May. Na social deli one calling in a be in how be in Juma second in Japan. Obie ni how in Juma any or in Juma who in Diana quite fast to be in Juma a change in Japan. Say be any book media no money na no crano. Candidate may be in Juma can say woman. It's a 2 million man which may be in Juma Ghana fire. No one Ghana for hwehwe no ya nto amana atum je no hebe dey very well se ntuma Ghana for hwehwe na to me be dia
very well cause before say obekọ no say bono de ye akasa ye ni komobi ni de wo ho in terms of the political party no the same MPP no say na no ye nyante akura se edum kane bi wo ho ma ono abo yusu megaphone na no de kasa obeka say politically motivated and as a mafia ni bi na ebinum ka ebe yi bi de afri mu that kind of messages ni bi na ebi ye mo de bokokoduru ye no ana
say na you be true nyan is incidents ka ke bit ho we be true time advance to do advance to the kasa na we do rights na yes man na a standby break that stand I be actually ya na ye juma yes so yeah on so family and so no juma was family na china west it's na kuma yake na se we are behind
kaza bacha otimenka
papa otimenka
odawo manase twetwetwe kakra wo kasa ni mfimfinti wo be sha se ho amaye na yetimi ati wiye
na make us say ye bedru ye no na time advancing bedru ye no yedum lights na advancing kasa no bedru ye yedum lights no ye standby generator na yakwa akọ han so na ya tesi yum tri bia ye juma na fe yes ye be she kasa se afi no so mba na yes for round for pay be ya ke benya generator kra han areas ni na na be dem han generator ni na no obedru obi se obi abehan if you have problem or kakra but honorable Natosh here sending you again a very result of a rented person or no yeah there is only unbroken into car megaphone and I can megaphone no and what's name what's media addressing no briefly at least no musa waba your message ni now I'm also I want to about my honorable Kennedy but apart from that so far so good it's free
right enti we dey mame empush ni eni nkomo kakra enti na ya dialogue no mo sense say results be free bono ho ba bi amokoye ene ada ne ma bi especially the bono ho no a ense da anya onwanwa ewo mu whether say better ni akobenkuma na nifa
oh you know winning and I'm very confident you are winning so obana feel say the fantasy but also and especially also bono ha ne ba bia because of a more regional chairman behavior and you know ama enya back here na regional chairman no be kaseti honorable Ken we thank you to her nka very popular udruwana se obligation be sharp for but you know I'm not for defy I don't want to now my love juma
right
you know my dog you cool see you just a higher buy you are some people you must have phone for it say Kennedy now
right kansa ma na se anopai me kansa mani sobra wanyama ya bonko mo busu won to aboimu de keke be san ba na ba beje update bi e wo ho me da se anopai
musu da masipa
right abusi ani pa o te se mene no e bonko mo yi e lawyer Kobe Amoa na oye personal aid Edmond Menyamfo Kennedy ohene Agyapong law lecturer na Tim Ken odimu akotene pa na mene no bonko fa e maame Arena Atoshi ne nkomo emu o te se me ko Upper East na mene Upper East Regional Coordinator de Tim Kennedy nkomo sanso ena maba bono ene npotem ne honorable Arena Atoshi enso nkomo bo makodi abai braso se me ba e wo fiduema na afi mede the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakra temo boso no e de eba na fe yetimi ehunu de ekoso ye wi abadwafo ahyase e trupu in e wo fie ha na ye din commodity friend say intellectual discussion emuya mache
ye nua
oko de
nyame adona so e
so adom so he papa
e de nyame ase
na otwa sa akwa pro
na asem kuma
aboa ba ai anoma we ne friend say achim police so it black
it's which police every jada wo kasa o
say
one kasa wo shame so wo kasa
o said the same the any wo dey
abo
say mbubu ba sa abe no
ano pe wo de ne ma fa che
ma o de aha e kwa ho
yenti de kan so ne betimi aka ye ba ho pe o nyame aye bia no ko adi
that's right that's right yeah from room na fe okay but me kan yatie for say yegusu ni mpanifo be di nkomo say nyankopon ya adom o kina na adom yen ya e betimi anya obiti say era Evans ni mako na bebo nkomo san so na ye hwe say Mr. Odame no mpanifo bi a omwo wo MPP amanyoko ni na afi omsan eye nkrofo a alesi de nan so omso yeye no so abeba ma ye didi nkomo bi ni ahwe se de abato no kobada no pay ma menchia wankasa wofa KKC apoku
la bi mi abema
o ni abema no KKC apoku
wasi ni abade nana ya
okay
nti mi abema
okay over KKC apoku me mo achisa so na Ernest Chin over enro ebo anamo bi se na kaye baba hwa ntino Ernest Chin eni si apoku omunyina ye chiacham kama na akoyi nti wo de yemfa na obokrata na
yo webusi adakwa me na wasem wom wasem wom emese wonsem na awoka no anopay daily guide ate enti ewa ha eju de dru ha me boso
ne enko ko se boso ma me osi enko
abisana ya juada ene ya hye na watwe fraso maso said the bon kata hodo yen saka e ofudwem ha no me de enianim no etidwa e de mount anopay me hyase e the daily guide and ashase e de amount kata fight also miensa e ho na me hye me nsem efi ni wa Kennedy akopre ko Agyapong hene ba ni nyameye ni sabe na nasigusu da resempwa no anua ye ranfoni eda hase anopay wode ensemo eko ediama delegates na we no wode tujwa ewo enfinfi mante mu central region wodo wode nentu oba etwato okra ebe hweye wo enfinfi mante mu eno ni delegate ekasa se wo mo hwe ensempa woni omo abeka no na wo munyina so entu aba emfa mano wakache delegate ne se wo micro Ghana ye no enye nipa ba akoso sesi ade mumu kokomotim wo hia na mumu ne kokomotim wie ne nkunimdi abotire no ye de bo owura Kennedy a wo be hwe so oman no betimi agina yie ensem yi e wo katafa etoso miensa abuja katafa etoso miensa so ensan boya manie na we Ghana ye ambassador wo jemu ewo US na den sabi atudwa wo se ye wa kanofori ata wo pese wo be fie nemo wo panini wo hwe stress a wo be mu a ye di ne be fam wo se na wo tweme kan ye kwame en anopay de man kwan mame kwan
me se mpanifo se wo trim fa ye ntem wanku ba wo ba na oye no me fa ha no ne ye de na me po ba bi tana
so was the last week at by na eka say so onimu say sika wa kontabuo no wo ye ne fenchim a adenti na wontimi mafie kwame enti last week na esenka wotin ne me bia
papa ya no wo Bank of Ghana on your friend simple is here na Anderson na why no mo ko twa na light na yi say onwa is here na Anderson ha omko tetete na yi ne camera bi ni ma akika ka so wo hwede e koso Bank of Ghana na e former Bank of Ghana den ti what ye tetete ne huma so no na mo ye wi enya ne ti ba bi
yo abusia enti eno ho sam wo katafa etoso miensa enti ewa ken oforiata enche bia obebe fie krata yin kan betimi ana mehye mo nkom enche bia obebe fie
esikudu hwe ne
chia na enko enti obeba why enti kwa ne katafa etoso ensia ewa ase ha senso youth amwo enzima wo mo ebu afupo papa wo mo kyeremu sem abandade etwemu MPP amanyuko no ebebi adwumako bi ewo ho na wo mo ye oye ho adwuma aban foforo yi ba ye ase omode menteme ho ase abandada na ye beto aso ye nto aso ama adwuma no akansinsemu wo mo kyeremu se abandada MPP amanyuko ni bebie no ebo ma mabududo na enya adwuma ye neso neyi akwakọ bibia ho katafa etosom ensia ebo ye mu amanie na kwa no wodie wo mu ana mese anopɛ mu ani nje na ma wasumu nya ode enso eye former Maslock boss no yo enti ya me ya adwuma wo be court US court January ya wo mu ya ne de to so 21 ni chie de
21
eduonu ba ko enti oba ko pie mu e wo court ene so ho asem no
court no I know there be actually because I said no ye dey wahada da se wo mra no medam nti so sa kokoto
o say o work no for atade ye de ho nkata asem koye na maami o e bae no kino for atade ne bae na Ghana fo bi ka se na mo we afi mo de ana enti Ghana fo na ye kasa se bi a wo kwa so ka bi kan wasem na wo kan ni penifo ate enti o mo se nipa mienu na se ye hia wo mo de a e no mo ntimi ma ba ko ma wa ba ko betena ho what you say because ono na asem ne kwa de ebu awie enti se kino for ata e ba de a e no na ye bu na asem awie no ono so te ho ye de
e na be ka se e overstay in US mra bi ne ka ho nti na ma ko nya sa de a e wo se ye ma ne ba no because ha de tena ya yidi na asem e na ha mamra because US amamra bi amo no ye ka se
o face woni wi a obeba
to be bisa say amamra be na de e bono ho sa amamra na de bono no ka amamu ne ma ihu de a fine I stand to be corrected enti say watra ni dey say so odi wo ho de a enti na o face o sa ne ma ne de ana ya bo efo ese bra ne bra be se na so go so to ho de a ene amamra no so be ka wo e wo ho nya sa pa de se ke bono no ba na fe obeka grada ho o so ma na fe o mu nyina ye de ombe why
Abusaga tapet also ensian so e wa ha say we eye Ayawasu East wo mobile election nyame ya dwuma match bosume da etoso miensa e na ebekoso anope kata yi edimu sem
se na yere kura so begina mu bio
okay you ne kata yi
Agyapa so be dwa fonde wo fi mu ano yere ebedi ade o
efi akunya I was the Chronicle and I so Agyapong. The Chronicle katafa etoso miensa and I enwoche. You are IGP ni fully eda hase. Commodore meka IGP was Hey was
Dibi anano boy out the year ono papa edi wan hwe ya.
Obeka nsem. Kwame we eye adabraka post.
The kafa ehwana na okan.
One more aye adwuma so ache konfotachi amwa bia kwame ade a wo ya ne se wono die nkofo de omahode eye adwuma de bi da kro no ene ade a wo bo na posifo no eka wo mo ehun nsem se sene konfotachi amwa wo bu nkofo fa so na ya ade wo no so ebechi no mdina kwa akogina emra na no enu nti hwehwemu ahodo a wo mo ye ene asutira ahodo Ghana fo bi eyi wo mo no eno na nam so wo mo akwakochi konfotachi amwa ye hu nsem ewo katafa etoso miensa meto aso katafa etoso miensa
30 seconds wow the IGP kan Abraham bank afofra na me ye madwuma me kose ka yewi ame na empire na ka me bua na se de nkada chronicle animu yi kamete se me phone mi sika na anka omo che no na nka di basabasa ene ebi amente me ho ase aba na nka makoche on madwo ma de se we IGP che se ade no mko wi aye no che no ana me se anko yi ama ba ko
one more gali leader no echemu se
ka mu wi a me phone no me sika no kasa na be nko mo che na ancha
sata na wo dwen kwala dwen efa one more gali leader no ene che se wo mo ye pani sika ne chefa no enka enye kese no mo se dabi sisi ade che na ne beko enti no eche no mu ne kofa we na ede baye ebu so meto so kwa me na wo twetwe mu kata yi the Ghanaian Times ene de baye na we the Chronicle ene de aba once na wo twetwe mu me be ka safa a driver for ene passenger for ensem so na ye kase ase ye wo omai bi mu a obia ye ni ope driver ni a wonim se wo ye adwuma from Kaswa to Madina obelo di weja sa wunye du weja hope wasida bi metwa so La Paz wudu La Paz a wose meba ye kan say shiashi wudu shiashi wasida bi meba Madina na chese 30 na we betu 20 ba bedu Madina hanom na sika wachia no edonso na we cut international womo ewa nkapumpuni mantemo na womo se Ghana man pani ye wa John Dramani Mahama se edumekwa from Accra City Transportation Authority won hwe se nkobeka womo ho up like obehwe se womo de hihye begu akwan mu na a driver for womo ji 30 wo kwan so no ahyenti ade na womo je ne kakra no womo behwe se nkanu nyina ebekwa awieye na nka driver for no 8 years ne so pima ebeboa ye nyina na kwa driver for no so eka se ya kwan nam so nyina teta ise konte be enti omo be ko adwuma omo be pon no na chese ka ho ne ma asai no sika omo nyaye no omo de kwa akotua na se adwuma na omo ye no omo si wo mu nya hwe esim enuti na wo mo so eyesa
mo sinti se ne fa no se wo komade na wo fa feel la pass na be dru si ase na wo gina ho a ho no kwan ne sika no anase ho no kwan no eso ate ana aye den o ba straight ntudu ha no alodu ha de na emfa so be na obenya wo ana kwan no je se ho de ense wo ka wo be dru onu gina de ense wo ka na wo to aso ba madina de be se wo ka anyasa
eya semu we driver for ne ensem a wo mo ede atomwonten so na okay ma me fa chronicle no ensi na me to aso Ghanaian Times emfa emmao ebuso Ghanaian Times me fa ba ko pe ewo enim ha sei ba ko a me fa ewo enim ha sei no eye Ghana ye mampani abedi etwe professor na opoku agimai ma me foni eda ha sei na wotwetwem wakakasa edi afa akwanya Ghana mampani ye wa John Dramani Mahama wo ba be hwe se ye kwa ye bai ye be kwa ba asomdue mu ada no kan se mampani nka woto kasi bi ma ya enye boninti ho se kan ye ni na ewo kratse yi mu akata fa etoso du adwenu baako eboye mu amaniye na kwa me mate asembi I don't know say eye no kra na mate say yes say Ghana mpanifo ye mampani na be de tire eye amo ye neme bi anase wo mutu anamo bi se enka apemfo mo Ghana ha sei enkwada ye ba be wo mu no ye beti o maka ti se ne okọ aman bi so a etie no mate sa asem no se ka se Ghana yi ya meme ye MPP ni ba mapa mi fie obi no ye NDC ni na Ghana yi nti se no cross sadia enka eye
da so be no ya kwada ye be wo ni betua ne ka
enti na me se mate
na ho asa nipa yen aya wo yen da ko yen aduma yen yen bukra no yen na akwada afi ne be wo no onye
mame kai free education buy no me ko to abama na nado free education me ko to abama be man ko bi it doesn't mean say o meye what you say enti awo yen na wi it doesn't mean say the aban bi e ba no onti me
enti no mo afi ne be wo mo ne
yen o ma afi ne be
yen tua nkwala ne ka ono ya na o pam
me say from 500 cedis mo yen how for 750 bibisa
and e bia na awofo na distance kan be mo dia se bia awofo na bisa
akwada na no akọ ye can so call the account or bank e dia ma akwada nti every month be scan ba betum ye mo rade pa se be
ya da kan nya ti ye mra so nanka sense Canada na ye mfa mi adwuma na ye mfa nset factory emfa nya na kwa wo be sa adwuma ya nko
mewie me krata no maybe anope me esa ne buy daily guide buy the chronicle buy and our face so the Ghanaian Times so a buy
very well aka barely 12 days na ahurusie eba
nyasem kuma
lawyer amodate ebedi ahurusie dame ebedi ahurusie omo aka nyina ebedi ahurusie sanse nkunidi abotre no the bone when you for Kennedy or Hene Agyapong. Me basi si ame ba me ni abedwafo ba bedi nkomo na the afre the intellectual discussion e de nyina ato aso.
NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kencity Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Suaba, my Kennedy. No ma, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Kennedy agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Mama,
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My no.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kennedy, Agyapong, my enemy.
Why does we Ghana is true, but Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build our nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My no.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kennedy, Agyapong, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kennedy. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My no.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kennedy, Agyapong, my enemy.
Vote for Kennedy.
Number one.
Vote for Kennedy.
Let's get it done.
Vote for Kennedy. The people's choice.
And Kennedy, Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah. Hey.
Kennedy Agyapong.
Kennedy Agyapong.
On the ballot paper, we'll take it far. With the youth and the streets, united we stand. Leading Ghana to glory, together hand in hand. From the ghetto to the palace, hear our call tonight. In a world full of shadows, you're our guiding light. Every heart beats for change, we're tired of the same. You lift us up high, your candy's your name. The dreams of tomorrow echo loud and clear. For every young soul, hoping without fear, you promise us a future where our voices rise with you at the helm. Watch us touch the skies. Yeah. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. The people's choice in Ghana, let's get it done. Together we rise like a wave from the shore. Make heroes out of hearts that have longed for more. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. Yeah. In every corner of Ghana and beyond this land's embrace, your vision gives us courage. Let's put hope in its place. We've been waiting so long for someone to believe. With your strength and passion, together we'll achieve. Let them know we're rising like fire in our souls. From struggle comes power, it's time to take control. We dance to this rhythm as we march side by side. Kennedy leads us forward with love as our guide. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. The people's choice in Ghana, let's get it done. Together we'll rise like a wave from the shore. Make heroes out of hearts that have longed for more. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. So when they ask who brings change into sight, it's Kennedy Agyapong, the spark ignites night. A future built on hope, where dreams never fade. In unity and strength is where history's made. Kennedy Agyapong, you're leading this song. With each step together, we will right all that's wrong. From ghetto to greatness, it starts with the
Sa ebraso say ye jedwa 43 after 8 no watch about policy man aduana miensa na dialogue dwumadi eso fa ya to the say intellectual discussion ha na ye jedwa na afi ye ne bedwafo edi enkomo na ya toato adwen wo fidium ha na me wo mira odame kwasi apia we marketing consultant and we entrepreneur wo kan no nyafo Kennedy wo hene Agyapong eku no eho especially omo a airborne to ase ono babedi party no enyim no ene na babedi enkomo na afiyetimi onto messages ahodo de afa Facebook aba ode afa WhatsApp ahodo so aba na nyina no yebekenkan edi amasa nso ena oko YouTube so a na waja message no so ewo ho na yakenkan edi ama before say yebekọ no bi message bi ode aba ni it is interesting say yebekenkan kakra edi ama wo na me make sure say me introduce me guest and sana yedi sa enkomo no oda me akwaba
ni am
me ba cho boko de
adom ni homo bro na unzo
yes adom sim ho ya pa na e ba bedi enkomo na ti message na fi yen share enkomo aso say good morning air commodore, I hope you are doing well. Once again, I want to give you another hint of plans the high rank of MPP people who are following Dr. Baumia are taking. The plan is that after Ken has win, they will contract people to take away his life, either through car crash or any other means. Therefore, after Ken is declared winner, these people will rush to apologize and join him. This thing has happened before. An example is the Bible, Nehemiah chapter 4. I then appeal to you to tell your next president to be very vigilant. Odame message or they abandon.
Yo, better than say. I think say we are. I mean say out of order. Any concern. And you know, vision be obenya be an omba home pie. Yes, you take it up. You ever home pie say nebe ya. Nia yourself and Ashibia no. Emblem. Tia than say.
But what did they say? Be a or speaking ill about honorable. Or ye be business or the member inner part of the whole to the sense any panel driving a car now on the cotton.
Oh, Darby. Honorable or started deep politics session. What they are saying on no intelligence. As you be a weapon here. What they are saying before now be taking CBR or any research ye. And I don't think say honorable before beer or non casabe plotty evil. But that notwithstanding, no, yeah, no, we embrace all ideas. What he has saying, we will look into it and see how best we can put in strategies. A better boy, papa, and home, and see that.
Ubi honorable Ken Nafa will be to me at Tono. Say, Bia, or Nipano Kenafa. Outside, we meet me the Scatona.
Let me tell you, yeah, I do honorable Kenechino. And I confirm say, the boy is a tubi.
Okay.
And I say,
right.
Let me tell you, out of genuine love.
Right.
Obi biara when I been say obe support on Abokeno, because of papa no do.
Right.
If an unconditional or organic love.
Okay.
Me say me amiti hey.
Okay.
But I don't think say you can buy me with any money.
Okay.
For me to defect from Honorable Ken's camp.
And I plot against.
It can never happen.
Very well.
And your conscience.
Very well.
So what he has here. Well. And then we are for him and for him for life.
Okay.
And to no amount of money can buy us.
Right.
But I say your conscience, you need to no amount of money can buy us.
Right.
We believe in him and we stand for his values.
Very well. Well, Jabusa, we messages by be and ayate the free ho. You can also as well what do message say your WhatsApp or obey me 0240 550899 0240 550899. We a text message and answer WhatsApp production daroma bente betimi afode ni nyina e de abana fe ya kenkan e de amobada ya wankasa ehwe se won se mo de ba no ye de kan a ebe ye wa de na ya hofo so de nti ye ya be de ti de ba do wankasa di kan ye we de ti na won se ni nyina homra nyam anopa ye di nkomo makọ Upper East region any coordinator wo ho edi nkomo na ewoso nyamfo Ken eye mpehia be se insia bi wo ho ansa na odnani abechirimu ewo the central region Asin South ene Asin Central ne North Mpotem nyina yo se oye mini rally ewo ho sense ho ye ni dim na ɛhɔ no a wɔkɔ no sɛ ohwɛ security situations ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne sɛ deɛ nkɔmɔ ɛti no ɛbɛtumi akɔba sɛ ɔnyɛ anas ɔnkɔ te sɛ deɛ menumi no nyinaa nim sɛ ɔbɛkɔ mpɛsua biara so no ɛhɔ no deɛ ɔmobɛkɔ pɛ baabi baako atena na afei delegate no one after the other na yɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ wei wɔ ha ɔmo wia no ma switch ne bi do na bi agarufo nso so atena ase na hɔ nso so ɔno ma kasa ɛno no kan sɛ ɛyɛ virtual na sɛ ɔtena projectors anim na ɔne delegate na kasa de so bi sɛ yɛ bɔgye so na abunie ɛna sei na amanfo bɔ nsɛm na ɔmo yɛ ni nyinaa no ɛno de ɛntimi nyɛ de ɛmma ne saa but what we are saying and as the yɛbɛyɛ ne na anɔpɛ ni sɛ ɛde nsunsuanso bi bɛba ɛsan sɛ ɔbɛsɛ sɛ every mistake biara no ɛyɛ new style saa new style wɛ no you can say ɛnyɛ mistake but ɛyɛ kwan a yɛfa so na ne ɔmanfo ɛde nkɔmɔ ebi nsi wɔ yɛma nyɔsɛ mu da ɔno abo introduce ɛde aba na the camp of ɔno abo introduce de aba ɛde ɔha bɛba ɔbɛhwɛ the previous elections a yɛkɔyɛɛyɛ no na afei yɛba bɛhwɛ wei no a ɛde sunsuanso bɛba me ne coordinator ne di nkɔmɔ no na wɔka sɛ yes for amanyɔsɛm political wise deɛ obɛti aba so no bi a ɔpɛ sɛ bɛto aba ma na ana afei deɛ ɔte afidie so na ɔne mɛkasa nka ɔgyina ha na megyina ha ne nyinaa bɛtumi aba na akɔyɛ but ne nyinaa ne ho nkɔmmɔ ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛmfa hwee mma anaasɛ sɛ de bi bɛba kora no ɛnyɛ ne kɛseɛ mu yɛhwɛ saa ɛnsɛm ɛka me ne ɛka sɛ ɔwura Shadrack Fodwo wɔyɛ secretary ɛde ma business executive for Ken ɛwɔ me nkyɛn saa nso so ɛna ɔsan so yɛ member ɛde ma Team Ken o akame ho ha mama na akwa na fe ento enkomo so Shadrack akwa
senior yeja
boko de
na me adome ho ye na so
yes adome so ho ye pa na me ne unia apia edi nkomo nti nkomo a yedi no mu na ebi efiri ho a yebesan aba onche ba wani kan ma ha na dem se de yedi kan de ye de se the libet catches the webs yedi kan de ye de dem se yedi yedi ko yedi aka che ne yebedi enkomo me hyase a na yenhwe nkomo etise se opese to aba ma wo
okay
e wo se oba 101 delegate de omde onhwe no no pese to aba de ma wo wachi ba bia ye hade esan to kwasemti ye de virtual ne bekasa e benya nsunsu aso ewo bato no so ne boni mu ana ne papa mu
all right unia we another wase na se ye nda no e din chia kase pa ma watie fo girara bibia otie ohwe ne tu otie o ma FM ni ya affiliate stations bi e chia no ya sans ko chia ekua medano ye business executive for Ken members masanso din chia kase ama me krom ya achim da man
okay
chia mi MP honorable akwasi akwa besa so nchi akesi amadache hini eyo no nyamfo honorable Ken kwame akompreko Agyapong se de bi ro bi anyakopon enkoso embo no ban
right
na enche aka less than 2 weeks
12 days.
Yes, you have 12 days na wadi nkuni no abedi MPP amanyuku kese enim asema do say no I think it's very important question I was say addressing papa he has taught more than 95% of all constituencies in Ghana. Nanka ehubehia senka obeho boko physically. Then so you know in campaign you have to consider your pros and your cons.
Okay.
So what you say, you have to see boko security issues no. It doesn't make it prudent for him to be there physically. And there is a reason why technology is developed and as brought. That's what he has here. What he will say, it is not always possible for a person to be there physically.
Okay.
That is why he has created a medium where you can still send across your message whilst not being there physically. Yenka say the physical presence but security wise
okay.
Obey in virtual and a virtual not obey so the same message of job creation, message of agricultural industrialization,
okay.
Any BBRA was all year if you were to be present, they will get their share.
Right.
Kakra was what they call for transportation BBRA ebeko. And I don't think say this will cause any havoc at all.
Very well.
So what I say, now I'm very sure and very optimistic So when the security issues there calms down, they will see him physically, and they will even be lucky. One of the crowds are a flag bearer. So what you are saying, the best more boko, and in pattern say, or don't know more honorable can you no. They should still keep it intact. The papano or wakumapa and mompa. Okay, the plans in one. The number of factories I will see or the beko the northern sector. Boko kahubi.
Okay.
We should share better name and you know by any idea. He has plans of erecting one of the biggest factories that will process shea butter and then also convert yam into yam powder and other things. He has them at heart.
Very well.
It's your best from say a man and how na every papemu they will see honorable can physically. It's your best so mon koso no mon turn in sempa no in sempa of job creation because I know dani on my end. Right. I don't think say a be hard dreams are.
You will be a friend say communication barriers.
Okay.
Me no kase bia meka wonti ase e be ba se obeyi ma no enkoyi e na bibi e be ye be fa say twitwi bia wo communication mu no e ma enkoyi this time around no so be no be ko ba bibi wo ha wo be ko no na e wo so be interpret this time around the enkoyi upper east kasa no bia no no abobete.
Okay.
How do you foresee and also be making sure say technology now no abone no be kasa no bibia e mantem we be ma communication na flow e dey amomu me nyina.
Yes, I don't think say also honorable say oko the northern sector aya okabofo.
That's right.
So what you say and mostly now he goes with indigenous now omote or makasa no. It's a virtual no. So it will be held simultaneous.
Okay.
What you say. Okay. So at the same time somebody will also convert it into their language for them to understand.
Very well.
And we've put together very good system. You're going to say they will not lack anything.
That's right.
So when the virtual doesn't mean say they are going to lack anything. Anything that they are supposed to get, a interpretation, the conversion from English to Kasano. So they should not be worried at all. I think say this going forward may be novelty.
Okay.
What I say, you see every misfortune is a blessing.
Very well.
Going forward, no, you hear how effective this one will be. You don't need to be physically present in all the constituencies.
That's right.
You're blending a cramp.
Right.
So in person, the other one virtual. But so we're going to put together all the strategy that ensure say any hitches in communication, it will be solved and kept.
Very well. For your and didn't say we say when it comes to communication is when I talk to you, then you talk to me back. Na information there, they send the mammy and one no. Do you see the honorable person or ye or the moment as communication and information out the MO?
Okay, we never does it. But then me say and they pay. And I take for now for some fancy Sunday as I elite kakra. We shall see and said the mammy anything. The chaba kuma na nampon satin kakabo. Na ate bu man hini. Doctor wa himpon ye boss yama. Ana kwa man e man hini. Nana Deborah Boatin na no pechiao.
Okay.
Bichana na kwa me agenti na kwa me kwapons. Na Elvis Agyapong. Bichao bia. The honorable anamuntu a otu this campaign I think say I'm on a campaign cry a 360 campaign.
Okay.
He's meeting people in person, meeting people virtual.
Okay.
The virtual meetings as we speak today, and I think say something that is part of our world today. A lot of people agree say there are a lot of international summits.
Yeah.
UN programs. I can see maybe a kind of saying
virtual.
Virtual.
Okay. Lectures.
Yes, lectures. Not for now. They are virtual. It doesn't mean that you lecture non person be a human and I say it is the same form of communication. Now I think said na in your Damekano about the year in Sena Horbeda was say so we a campaign I said you nipa na ye pen tun so aba no you hear nipa obedi man na said you one holding obedi. It's not always say we will subject a presidential candidate physically and to tedious campaigns. And we realize it's a president. So we mention
276 constituents. No what do you? Obeko round that baby see no say 3 minutes for Guinea.
That's right.
The stress involved, what you say. It's even no more bokon. They should not see it as do say you. The you mama na say. It is also another form of communication and engaging with them. And now let's also not forget say in this contest the contest properly now is between Papa Agyapong and Dr. Mohammed Bawumia.
That's right.
And we know Bawumia's sources say it is coming from the same place. There's a Mampusi man against the Kusa people. Over elections in Ekwa, you realize that in places as a blue, who's asked for those who they didn't vote for Bawumia. Go and check Binduri.
Okay.
When the member of parliament votes and number 8,000, 9,000, number of your votes number 2,000.
Right.
Now NDC candidates vote near close to almost where 16, 18,000. What is it telling you that?
Okay.
Politically, the place is divided.
Okay.
So even Nipe Chu Kenyapong, I think that in this this moment, I see about Mabasumpo.
Okay.
Because there's a high possibility that his presence there can even escalate issues.
Okay.
Yeah. Farmer security expected force animal because people will feel that you I have for but me side, I have for this person's side. And to about to get all the people involved. And as we speak now, all of us are aware that area, no, there's a curfew and all those things happening there. And going there, now, I think you can't even go there by flight. You can't even predict you because there are a lot of times your cars even breaks down delay. To most people, even last week, I didn't time I saw now, but because of other engagements, there was a little bit of delay. So I assume it's all now, but when they work a few times. So I think this is one of the best decisions any presidential candidate can take in the interest of the people there, is his own interest. And let's also not forget, say, all core rounds, if you want to even a political on side, realize that security detail or they at all places, or the cost is even going to increase the more.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise security zone. You cannot use your usual security 10-15 now. Going to Boku, you need to pack extra people to go and do that.
Me research kakra me nkomo bi amadi ne say ohwe said now we can the 2023 elections say by now fast Boku area hoba bi no omo to the honorable pa. And there is a propaganda also going there say aden na nipa na moto abade man no ontime ma physical no ma mekasa na o medam asimpo e wo ntia say me ne coordinator no ne manfo bi ha say sa na ada opponent no eyusu e de ntino mo say na ehe o me ya senka ono abuntimi emma physical na ono mekasa because o hear statistics a ho moto aba e de ento ka say ho your stronghold and opemene coordinator ba ko say that area is stronghold it be be say nka your stronghold now fast statistics at least nka okwa emwa
the okano ni nyina wo mbi I say from the point crowd we say a stronghold of an opponent to Dr. Bawumia. That is even be the greatest caution about what take it to even restrain some kind of political activities. What you say? It will be very sad to say a campaign. If you within that period on a engagement, you don't hear anything. There are times some we were down or two for na so. Empo the report go to Jano. The following day, people bear for now. That area no. I think the people in Boko, especially Nipa Chobamau Kenyapong, they understand that it is more prudent, so honorable would have this kind of engagement with them to protect lives, to restrain to make the peace as Sabi crown and would on. Because you know how honorable goes around, don't man can say dinechi. Sabi you know be a Sabi from another tribe, or the Akumapan be doing no wechi. You will not know another person too from another place or make your attacks. So you think that it should not be out of place. Say these things are happening. We have seen a lot of time when the COVID came. Sabi you maybe and I'm too. What you say? Maybe an just say you depend on seat. No, you put the safety of the people there.
Okay.
First before any other thing else. Oko even deeper on this kind of a year. It is not really prudent say nipa come to call or nipa that is when you want to elevate political activities. I mean just say we only nipa crampo no we penny word no. So we don't sympathize with the people. What you say?
It's the best of us to you within this period.
Right.
Now, honorable, engage your moon in the right time. It would honorable can come to them. And the union more because you said you, or more will cross and you put them in the first place. Yes. Draw more honorable Canada point. Draw more political figure, pure than Habiano. About 99% of the people who take this decision for your own interest. In the South, Queen was almost say. Omoma ntawantawa ne ntokwa ekoso no etuntwa
okay
ira emfa empintu biama sebi ntokwa kwa bi wo hwe nipa dom efiri sirim be yenu mu Ghana na musade ntokwa esiwo te be sero se do mo ma onam kinya pa mo pressure be ba ho within this time no omoma that kind of a dono empu enkoso na ma sebi omoma edomro mu ntem na ntokwa na moa
very well
sebi wonde US President Kwesi Ghana nobody would advise him to take a foot to work in the first place. The best of us say, "Omon prim and come in door into than to quay."
Right. Mami emisa or say now okay say adie say timi call or other we be say timi call ni na no be make sure say ekọ na eka ho. Na the only say your T coordinators ni be say BS can be a bias and chama coordinators who coordinator no for this at time where honorable nko but how we can say we make it say we make sure say we be answer beka coordinators na sa man be ma mo nsa kanon na obesro mo say omundu justice no mo nye honest to mo and honorable say be ya dey we no enko fa be biama.
All right, I think he say your papa na yin edi na chi no we say the major quality be a on PCC and on pay kataso mumaso. So what you say? It's unfortunate. Say when team yanko physically, but they can be rest assured. Say Kwame Akompre Agyapong will ensure that coordinators no it's coming akosi omusuno. Obi biara ibenya ne chefa. So what you say? Obi ni ho a ye be fa bibi edi. It's an assurance we are giving them. We've put in place structures to make sure so obi biara and sebeka near esefatano. They should not be worried at all. Before taking this decision, we did an analysis. We knew of the likely consequences. So what I said, we knew say it's highly possible say obi cry and sanka because on our book no, but we've worked all these things out, and you're going to make sure 100% sure that everybody will get whatever he's due. So they should not get worried.
Right.
Let me answer the cano. We enye F27 Emma Union or Boko. So, but for the security reason, honorable would have been there. So what I said, this suggested there are so many opportunities. If not for Intokwa. Anka ebeko
right
the best they fought for a long time. Share the kind of underdevelopment ababoko because of Tawantawi. Yes, they should give peace a chance.
Right.
The best say we be also Musakano on this platform. We are showing them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. For you, ma me komoka crown far. Yamame arena to Shinkomo emu. Within the week now, we campaign yes, so drew bono important mobile bena yedum light. Ho. Standby generator here say na and no see a senior juma. Chi crew no more has almost been yes, so drew how we say behind me, they do has behind us a yakwa we say politically motivated, sabotage system na on Timin Kasai. She has to use megaphones and I can't come with so cotton. Why any panel te apatase and I say canopy I say air chairs or becasa no use megaphone and I can't also not and no more casa. Maybe I say, baby, I drew no, I want to abomu. I will bonon and pot because bono yan and tea, I can be you be dear from any amazing so sabotage the billion sabotage no one.
Let me say. The program is so and simply one intiminka. Because as the way and someone said, you say, you cannot any brain in so. Before some account say recently, there was a festival Boko. On Penny Crown Court, the president was in town. The president was in town. NDC chairman.
The Messiah was over share with TV so
NDC chairman and the smart so uncle Bakunko deliver the president's note and you know the president with all the security apparatus and everything was even advised to restrain his presence at the place.
Okay.
Not to say that MPP Nankasa, your Roman Pusini Uma, said you are quite about to was your position. Last to get here, several near camp air planners of the plant 50 people all around. Sabotage as some it is all part of that.
Okay.
Nipa said you assume a Monday, and then Nipa Bonisem, a Monday Sian Taji. Nka hwan na betimi abo process bi yakọ ba bi ti sense wom see a campaign another pro constituency we chisi nipa out from this room,
right?
What you say we is muna said you party no nipa yakoto abama on the 31st no they should look at some of these things say nipa be person kunya almost selfishness you know they want to hijack everything in the party except themselves.
Okay,
sans muna bi na ekoso Ghana ha se osofu bi hye nkoma ba onia dia se bi no husu sa abrobe obi a mo ne de che obi a ebie na no tu e ka so no aboka mawenia election na abronye wa oni tipacity ni hu TV ni so anopa oh etu se hu TV ni so na odi ntu a edu I want to be very much personal on this issue especially because attacker abronye they call yes, spiritual father, Prophet Bernard, me a church member, everybody knows. And they call us, we say on Dubai, everybody can go to the airport and check Prophet Bernard, the travel itinerary. Say how many times no go Dubai. I said we need the people to sabron the better TV so. I can was said. You did 11 seats, Agyapong or region, and then you call one seat. We play our blue region, everyone, a more fair, you won't say. Omoni politi sa abron ye edu manim sa omon na hihya se bi ye maame arena to shiko ba bi a ibedi si wodu kwasese mama se bi ye mane nkasa another preconcept we decide we no be on constituency another pray
okay
say o maame se bi o ntimi wo kura he qualifies to be your big sister se bi last prime minister ko 2023 dey ye maame arena to shi e obo camp ni se mo say a day mercy and idea the way we see office at camp.
Right.
This should be something a matter of worry to the Bawumia camp. Say, ni pagoma ne idea 2023 no. More than 40% of them. So among resigning and restraining your movement.
More defective.
No more defective.
Okay.
This will tell the delegates that there is the wind of change in the air. Nothing can stop it. And the Bawumia camp, they see defeat coming at them. To say they soon everybody pass on a job. You can't do anything about it.
Right.
Regardless of light about transfer, you know, a soon ban a job. You can't control it.
Okay.
And the Bawumia camp, they will say defeat, you know, oh, you won't share any. And bet you a job to say you that you have to share.
Okay.
Bawumia cannot escape defeat. Antis winner omo ye say ye be ma onam Agyapong ho batan okoba bia ye ba ko di sebu no ka ye to trasem ne aka say onam Agyapong di mu na sa de we de akoso sa agimpo na bibia sa ni wo na nka nipa ba na oyawo no ya tim na ya ne na bosom nko awo no e ba ko tena dem say omo posa obase gba na bi ye ma MVP bi ye e poba obo ne say me ye nji nipa se bi ya wo ma bosom nko say bi crazy ne bi ma adwunu 50 say omo kwatena baabi ni omo pose ana e beto obane bedi kwatesem na sanda no wa wo bo sa pro no tu sa na mubia there is one thing that is certain Ghana police eju no bi o sa dey say about wo mu enchiwahyew entokwanto de wo ma so ho ana e kamato fom etu ni a wo ba wo nua wo fa so wo ku a wo ba mia camp ha ya hihye se be bedi kwatesem election bi no o pia fifie Saturday na machi ana no pa no ma koto funda kai dey esi wo because be eri wo baba police center be di kwasasem a obefa an totroto wo
okay
because we have seen it times with that number said we are better temper with ballot box bia no enyi nto so but bia pese do ko na bi beko etimi pa ye tena ha last week and on other media platforms you go mu di say ba me kuchu se mu kwasasem on the 31st no munya rest assured e bia wo ni uze bi wo ha ene sebi aban ma ho kwan se en top oil ni wa nipa bi ko ko san line ato no because bi wo kwasase so enya ne de It will you can hold the that group of people. Nobody will sit and watch it. Now MPP forcing for move for say it is only in MPP and your swam them say young from where as party members. Your core elections are here can sha. You can't do as you maintain to say your work mine. We saw members of parliament. They will testify to our constituencies. Attacks are ending in the 2024 elections. No? They could not stand. They had to run for their lives. A person like another the constituency, they are part of our the constituency. Where was Bawumia his ideas to pack macho men to go attack me? Where was that idea? Where was that plan? What I say? You people who are party because your party no, yet party no, and fan who, the campaign. What's baby and a sub another nimpobi ekas and one corner and a coffin party until 2008. Number of one Ghana city contribution to the development of MPP party. Maybe see that okay. Until 2008, I don't even think about 2008 about your crown. That's another MPP party can only be needs a mirror only be. You dear as a bino MPP for a prayer of brewer form of grassroots for a prayer. Near confirm about me I Samira Papa. Aqua command ambassador appointment on the ambassador to the United Arab Emirates. Maybe someone will say, yeah, elections, yeah, campaign from 2008, 2012, about 2016. And he found a move about me, Papa's way campaign. I'm a MPP. Okay. And he found a move about me, Papa, Samira Papa. Ekura another son, I will cry about some years of boy campaign about MPP. And so near the near the Papa ambassador, Nipa one was and sir says you was a blue way and about Yan and the camp, any DAP before, and I say, Shamu say, Monsanto Tobaman, one can be doing the Yamin, our party, and about yet to be a Sika, a campaigns near the, or my women said, we will a political campaign, so they Sika free. Because until say about 2, yeah, about 24 about 2 million. No one how much. I am a MPP party. Okay. It is only the personality of Kennedy as a politician of this nation. You are not President Abako. It did as what to say. Mahama community say, a Juma Ben and I said Juma Bibiban way or one bottom Sikasa way. We see your child my Ghana because we began as soon as president. Obinchira Agyapong. It is taken on Agyapong, member of parliament keke. Well, $6 million see fancy facility. That's all Kotana and what you will see at my Ghana keke. More than a personal contribution. Why are they more my Ghana? The subject people who are not political positioner. And more than one my could be. More of life. That is the mistake. A Ghana Nipa Trouble, you say. Nipa Trouble, my constituency, the president one. Or more than the no when you provide no when you are more help when you want to a full sika and what's our man okay some man we appointees are OSP means animal some politicians never appoint you more there is no way to fight corruption all right because this I say and then the chief maybe say and he for the way sika and admin the campaign no quite could defend but if all the media they not appoint you in office of special prosecutor, we may attorney general. So any point appoints or fight corruption. The only corruption then the appointees any person could do. Right. What's I say? Right. And to sign your mom who say, your mamma now to she will be attacking on. Your crime of the constitution of Pam will be for number more possibly 15 ceremony. Delegate you was adding. No, we need a mere free party. All people have been saying, say, to trust a man or Ben who campaign the look what Tiano, delegate a more here no pay. See, some say, Hona, or Casa Munion in Chedia, or Casa Munion free party, there's as a woman could say, no one in there. No, Quadrant Bonnie went to party, no free party, Nadiana say. Quadrant Bonnie say, party, when you want to attack about to see me, you don't come my I'm attacking one Casa party for, you free party, Madena say. All right, we can't go shop the bonnet, the Permicusia, and Kagusia, never be say. That's right. My ending Komobisa say, as a regional chairman, BBC yes, one person so an origin wanka, and say a cause of worry, and the mass of penibia or pre-penny to say about constituency, maybe obey Juma Nanka as party chairman out to her, you do light, your quiet zinka, and your cause of worry. Yeah, as much as I am, and the cause of worry to a competent regional chairman. Okay. So what I say, okay. Somebody like Abron Young, let me be frank with you, is one of the people who are making the MPP very unattractive. I have a lot of people who inbox me telling me, Abron Young needs to bring the MPP. Seriously, he's pulling and he's driving away
people from MPP.
All right.
And I can say he's
Faika Kumasi chairman.
To be honest with you, he's doing Dr. Bawumia more harm than good.
Okay.
Say I will not see your man in young free Abba campaign. Now media term. Through mastigations, not to try can more frustrate. Let me tell them, okay, so no matter what they do, Honorable Ken is winning.
Okay.
And Honorable Ken, the message not all carry across. No, they don't even need the physical presence of Natoshi. People know what he's preaching about.
Okay.
So what I say, when nobody message you,
very well.
When nobody message you, after money atasi no. As it stands now, who be someone say, why should you vote for me? They don't have any way to vote about let them convince us. Say, okay, why should you vote for me? They don't have anything to say.
All right.
If you say I go F1, they don't have anything to do. That's why they've resorted to all these things. But you can't say the scope so they should hasten slowly. So what you say, Dr. Bawumia will be a do economy as a one sir.
Okay.
You can't be now here. You are not able to even speak to the economy. And do you know why? I analyze why they have been silent all this while. When you say Dr. Bawumia, the major strength power is the economy.
Okay.
You are doing Dr. Bawumia na the turn economics. It's a man opportunity. I went to me. And in the economic front, apart from economic, Dr. Bawumia has nothing to show for.
Okay.
And the economy is so ebuabono. Yene campaign here no 2024. Digitalization. Obi tie kwase wo manso jadom etia kama kwanta or prebancha pese be nchia promo de media. It's digitalization.
Okay.
You can't even explain yourself to the person. So let's start it by saying,
digitalization is, I think it appeals to the elite. And now Ghana, majority of our population, we don't have inclusive. We picture them with Dubai. It's digitalization, drones, I think it's America. We don't have the message. That's why they've resorted to these things. We are poised to deliver our message.
All right.
Yes, say, yes, once you as one sir. We've gotten one of the personality of them Shonku.
Okay.
Honorable Ken. He's the only person who is campaigning based on personal achievements.
Right.
When over the past periods, people are campaigning based on what their party have done. Honorable Ken pay and only name on one kasa. Why is personal capacity? See in front to Abamano. The delegates they are watching.
Okay.
And come 31st December. Right,
we know a swan sir, but my miss for your say pedophobia would did about to achieve me no man did come once more can say it is likely say run of Emma about to a quack to him. But or him in the petty cremo who say a 50-50 dear, but nipa mi no di kai awa bom di na no and the range within that 50-50 but there wouldn't be a runoff. Now they 50-50 there. Say a runoff bamo.
Okay. Obi ba ko da bia from ne. E ko 31st. So na ni buso. Na adi ne say about to ekotu e ko runoff a. On huru ne ni oda.
Okay.
Obi over bi gire say about to ekotu delegates no. Awu ani abura ba miane ne nkofo na nadomu edigi wo mu no omo koto mama ba mia se o me MPP flag bearer me so on hu ne ni woda.
Okay.
Almost the MPP no there is no MPP flag Ghana kasa no ni be acho aba no se me woni ze mu amon kan wo wo de ye na ko se mre ni besu.
Okay.
Ko tumi no hwan ho tumi wo me ho e be chiro mo de mo hwes kwanya even the yankasa ye strong votes ankasa the voter turnout by.
Okay.
Mom be dia 8 years. Kumase Ashanti region na ya choba yo ya vote we know what which be cancel 5 region results.
That's right.
Can you imagine?
Me and the people we be MPP mu during another time catch say what is special about Ashanti region? Because Adidija some you mon develop Ashanti region people na mo say mo ko ba mi akun wale kwa develop ho aye me ma project one yakọ e de nakọ akoye campaign ho a at least say you are giving me answer kakra de ewu mo mi say ba mi say oye vice president of Ghana 8 years no noble project ben And obetumi dey see ne bo aka say in my term as a vice president of Ghana, the project said I'm call the 5 northern regions of this nation. And no, maybe 2 million say me come northern region koje northern vote abremu. All one project. Say it was under his auspices, under his leadership as a vice president of this nation. Oyema Mpusini. 5 northern regions in one or the other they are related. And you know, Bako develop a part of northern region. Bako see a 100-seater ICT calling center. Wale. Nanka the whole world. Who BBC? Who call AI? So come here, projects be a young fantagon.
Okay.
They say which private person is building a cardio center for you? Or not looking at the point. What's your say?
Okay.
Delegates should be doing some of these things.
Okay.
No, just as you and Kraha, what could Fanny free up to Ghana as a vice president of this nation? We are Mampusini, we need a flame. Over Penny Biayama, we are missing for. We see West Alamaka for. Some people were just happy about it. Now, some are not John Bonnie, the one you put in ma, who knew us or young pa. No, what time, pine sing a pump. We say, pine now see a pump. We need any policy, say, a decent job. Now, may my dance a pine over swam more. Nipo didn't question a friend say, northern region of a campaign. Or one in Yano, my bonnie, a community job, no, or say I'm gonna tell you, say, different free same war, young developer, or America, one kind. How does it sound? You think that the Zongo people were not watching?
Almost church from why I said,
you and a wife, just show me, say, some you sound, we just maybe and then they were here.
All right.
Manipulate the same job. You're very intentional about it. Or maybe the point is that maybe ministries 5 northern regions. That is what I mean. Projects when I'm a 5 northern regions. Last Saturday, we read the first degree or Navongo. And when I turn it down, they producing tomatoes will be there. Let me see, I'm saying, and you pay that that's your papa soa. Me, I'm very passionate about the northern region.
All right.
I didn't see 5 northern regions, you know. You're not vice president, sir, move free is slim. You're not president if he's slim, vice president about Mefuo, and then I'm almost slim development in Yam. Me that's my concern.
Right.
It's people was slim about trouble on 31st. No one brought you about the ADG, my brother, president, vice president. Oh, what when you be or they bought 5 no 1, you know. Then over the when you can say you know, Dominic meeting you, and the whole country says, Million Concoma for every trouble. More like some Concoma for what Ghana have. And for to be able to know about me also as the vice president. Compared to what you are talking the point, I am at the teaching hospital, being friend say, more constituting the area need to say, and the 5 northern region, the teaching hospital kids be a fair cohort.
Okay.
Now you work more than close to 80 members of parliament over 5 million. Or when you now so that you contribute to even $300 each at their quota plants. It took an ascent central person to come and do that project. Then the economy
we look to fight again. My mama we wrap up na yes and I'm saying but still
I think they said the make a chat one say delegates they should consider the 2 forerunners.
Okay.
Yenhwe near will preach a message which is doable.
Between their campaign
early 2020. Yeah, only he can or say
okay.
Now the mechanic say yen candidate no. He is more presidential than all the other aspirants.
All right.
Because you can't the real presidential material and it would be with devices strategies to solve problems.
Okay.
Would be a bit to implement measures in the unemployment. Would be a bit to manage Ghana to ensure that there is discipline. Would be a bit fighting corruption. Somebody who can show results. And yes, be Ubia or Casaboko. You don't need a as of mine. This is the best time for us to change our destiny. Niemana honorable can be preaching a novel.
All right.
Shares our decentralization you're working. One was working with that. Niema what trends a bit in produce through cassava and other products. A novel. Region your project work. He's the man who has ideas, pragmatic ideas. It's your best delegates. So a moment they should consider the entire Ghana before making a decision. The decision should be by voting for the Honorable Ken Kwame Kompreko Agyapong.
Medasipa. Abusia nipa oti wa mukase me no medi nkomo yi oti odame kwasi apia enka we marketing consultant and a entrepreneur. Also a member and my team Ken Sanso and a Shadrach Fojo and secretary business executive for Ken and me no ebedi enkomo nyina kama and say our messages are hold more send across na as a delegate what me draw the slot analysis e was say enkomo ni nyina emu take decision yankopon ya adom a na ne manyina so enkosi mame emfa a happy birthday message emfa emawo wa odwane na okay ho adofo any production team ni nyina say yan wish you happy birthday udi ede Esther ebook we event planner Esther ebook we event planner anopay ye wish you awda pa the production team ni nyina ese ye ma happy birthday Esther ebook na the okacha say happy birthday wishing you a day filled with joy and years ahead full of health and also a message ahodoa ye de email ene anopay production team nyina I wish you happy birthday Esther yankopon adom a wo sa dwumadi eso no ebesan ehia na yedi nkomo adwoda bia ana me pedifoi edi saa enkomo no production team nyina no yemfa seda emfa emom na NSC medical aka one Kencity apoku se papa say your nkomo bia yemi your finish business e ba be finish no why enti ora Kencity apoku and ora NSC arope me mama chimo hwedwumadi pa so e wo modumani e de dwumadi na production team nyina no me fasada enfamo na afeso no the executive producer enso ye de asada e manene producers a omobo amadwumadi ni duru wasomo memedi e de kwame abuaku dankwamwa obetia from air commodore your host with the most your moderator I draw the curtains down yankopon ya adomo a ochina ye besa hia e wo the dialogue show eso